So I'm here with Oisin O'Reilly in Capel Street, Dublin, outside the Outhouse Centre, and he's going to give us a tour around. Oisin,
hey, how's
lead
it
the
going?
way.
Very welcome.
Yeah, thanks very much.
You're welcome to Outhouse. Come on in. So Outhouse is Dublin's LGBT community resource centre. We've been here on Capel Street for 25 years. And we're open 5 days a week at the moment, Monday to Friday, from 9 in the morning to 9 at night.
Wow.
You're welcome to our cafe, which is, I suppose, a very relaxed and informal space for the community to come together, have a cuppa, meet your friends and have a chat and hang out. There's great lunch offers available every day. Our reception team here offer information, referral, advice and support to anyone who might have questions about their rights or exploring their identity or any of the social and cultural things that are going on in the queer community in Ireland. And then throughout the centre we have a whole range of organisations that are based here, including Dublin Pride, Shout Out, the Gay Switchboard and others. We're going to go down into our theatre space now,
Very good.
in the basement. We're very lucky to have a full theatre. It's Ireland's only full-time queer theatre, and we've hosted a number of productions throughout the year from kind of queer acting groups and others, and part of the Dublin Fringe has been hosted here. And otherwise, so the theatre seats comfortably 70 at a push 90, and with full lighting and sound systems, and the theatre is available for rent for public meetings and kind of workshops and all the different activities that you can think of hosting.
And I hear you're very good if somebody wants to use this room. The rates are very reasonable.
There are, yeah. So we have like bargain basement rates for LGBT organisations and community groups, and then charities, NGOs and social enterprises are kind of in another category of pricing, and then commercial organisations. So you get a very good rate here, and that we have, you can rent by hour, or, on the half day, on the full day, or some of the bookings that we take in, for instance, the Queer Theatre Festival or the Gay Theatre Festivals in April, they book out the space for 2 weeks in a block and they take over, when they have their box office based here.
Okay, show us some more. This building we're in, how old is it?
So it's one of Dublin's oldest buildings. It was built in 1722 or thereabouts, and the building is built on the remains of what was Speaker Connolly's house.
Okay.
That stood on this site and other buildings nearby. So I suppose it's a listed building that when we bought it 25 years ago was a derelict room, and we have painstakingly restored it. And much of the building over that time, we still have a lot of work to do, but a lot of the major refurbishment work in like roofs, plumbing, electrics, fire systems are all done.
You're telling me it's structurally safe, yes?
It is, despite, as you see, acro props holding up parts of staircases. We're very lucky to have the original staircase in the building. And unfortunately with COVID and a lack of occupancy in the building and ability to get trades in to do maintenance work and otherwise, we've had some damage due to damp and what have you, but we're planning
Let's see the good things.
Fixed by Christmas.
Fixed by Christmas.
That's the plan. So we're now on the first floor of the centre. And at the very front we have what's probably one of the most impressive rooms, and forgive the mess, there's been events on already today. This is known as the Red Room for obvious reasons. And the Red Room, I suppose, is a general purpose room, but it's where there's a lot of meeting to queer people in Dublin and in Ireland. A lot of the very crucial political meetings around the marriage referendum, gender recognition, and others took place in this room. A lot of the support groups for members of the community happen here. So there's a lot of, I suppose, connection and emotion with the struggle for LGBT rights has happened in this space.
Wow.
And next door we have Ireland's Queer Library. And in the library, which again is another kind of space that's available for
Is this open to the public?
It is indeed. So it's a membership-based library. It's free to join. Any member of the public is allowed to join the library and come in and use the space. There's, tables and chairs here. You can sit down, have your cuppa and read your book. There's about 4,500 titles in the library. The collection of books is fully browsable on our website. And you can check out the books and bring them home.
So every single book here is on your website listed?
Yes, indeed, yeah. I suppose you can come in here, sit, hang out, chill, and several meetings and support groups and others also use the space in the evenings. So we have a lot of kind of different supports that happen. We have peer support groups here.
Like you say, you're open from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. That's remarkable.
9 at night, Monday
How many?
to Friday.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah. So we have 15 people employed here in the centre. So we do, and we're eyeing in the new year that we'll get back open again at the weekends. So we will. We run Alcoholics Anonymous 3 days a week, Narcotics Anonymous twice a week. We have acting classes, Irish dancing, we have yoga, we have book clubs, there's a whole range of different activities that happen here in the centre. And in the room above us, and I won't bother bringing you up because there's building work going on and it's all very dirty, is a very important room, which is an office. And that's the office in which both the marriage referendum was fought from and the repeal referendum. So I suppose the centre's had a very strong connection to social change and progress in Ireland over the last 2 decades, not only for LGBT people, but for women as well. So it's, I suppose, a bedrock of the social, cultural and political fabric of the country. Okay,
so you've had a national impact. However, just like this is a local project for local people in Dublin, or anyone really, but like you're obviously targeting a geographic area, are you?
Well, we are, like, I suppose we're based in the city of Dublin and that's kind of our first port of call, but you know, the nature of the city is that it's grown so much and really stretches into Meath, Kildare, Wicklow and others. So I would say that we're the centre for the greater Dublin area. It's a population of about 1.6 million kind of in that space. And out of that, we're talking that there's about 100 to 260,000 queer people within the greater Dublin area that's served. And in 2019, which is kind of, you know, pre-pandemic year, 55,000 people access the centre here. So, you know, we'll be talking about maybe 1 in 3 queer people in the greater Dublin area had connected with the centre. So it very much is a kind of an alive and vibrant and thriving place.
And how long is it here?
25, well, Outhouse as an entity exists 25 years. Originally we had a premises that we rented in South William Street and then we bought here in 1999 and we moved in shortly thereafter. There was a period of closure while a bit of work got done, and in 2001 we opened here. So really 22-ish years in Capel Street. Yeah.
And for someone thinking of coming along, what one thing would help them come in the front door that you might say?
Oh, you're going to find family here. You know, I was one of those people who had to cross this threshold as a young man at one point in time when I knew nobody. And I found a family that I didn't know that existed for me. And you'll always find a smile and a welcome. And I suppose remember that everyone who walks into this building or into a queer space has that moment of question or self-doubt or otherwise. So, and the only thing I can say is that you will find warmth and love here.
Brilliant. Thanks a million, Oisin.
Thank you so much.